Hi everyone, Psalmist David here, and real excited to be with you. And thanks for letting me into your space. I just want to encourage you with a little word from the Bible, and we'll hear what the harp has to say. Here we go. Yeah, so good to be here. Well, we're looking today at Proverbs chapter 3, and there's two little verses there that really hit at something that we're really searching for in our lives, and that is direction. Which way do we go? Do we turn left or right? Which school do we choose? Which college do we choose? Um, what form of work do we open? This type of business or that type of business? Who are our friends? Who are our spouses? And on it goes. Which church do we go to? Which country do we go live in? Do we go work across the world or do we stay at home? And do we live in a house or an apartment or a condo? Do we learn to swim this summer or next summer? And there's so many decisions. How do we know which way to go? And Proverbs chapter 3, 5, and 6. So verse 6 ends with what we want to hear. It says, He shall direct your paths. It says, and He shall direct your paths. So what precedes this gives us the summary that, and He shall direct our path. So the Creator God, your Father, He loves you, He made you, He knows you inside out. He shall direct your paths. So we want that. So what do we need to do to get there? So this is where we go back to the start of verse 5. Trust in the Lord. So you trust in someone or something. There's nobody who doesn't trust something. And so he's saying trust in Him, trust in the Lord. And with all your heart. So you have the option to do like a partial, like a trust, but I'm going to hold back. I'm going to have a plan B just in case, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. And so this is one of the cases where you put all your eggs in one basket. You trust in the Lord with all your heart. And then it says, and lean not on your own understanding. So there's some who trust, but then they figure it all out. So they know step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so based on that, Lord, bless this because I've figured it out. So I'm trusting you to keep me on my path of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what he's saying is trust in the Lord and don't lean on your own understanding. Now you can trust in Him to give you an understanding so that your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be because you've trusted in Him and this is the way He's helped you figure it out. But He may have a way to get from 1 to 5 that doesn't go through 2, 3, and 4. And those are called miracles, and those are called God's way of doing things. And everybody has stories. Everybody. So we just trust in Him, and He knows whether it's going to be baby steps or it's going to be one leap. And then verse 6 says, in all your ways acknowledge Him. Now here's the cruncher. If you've done the trusting with all your heart, and if you don't lean on your own understanding, you will be in a position to acknowledge Him in all your ways, because you will be able to say, God, I didn't get here because of me, so I'm trusting you. I'm still not sure. I'm still not in control. That's the whole issue. We want to control all of the outcomes. We want to control any risks so we can control. And he's saying you have to trust. Trust and control are not in the same basket. You either trust or you want control. So he's saying, in all your ways acknowledge me. So that gets you to the place where, Lord, I've trusted in you. I think we have an understanding here. I'm going forward. I'm not totally sure, but I'm acknowledging that you're leading me. And so when you reach that point where you can acknowledge Him in all your ways, then He will direct your paths. It's about giving up control, people. And I just want to encourage you, give up control to the Lord. Let Him direct your path. Let Him guide you. Let Him give you your baby steps and your big leaps. He's okay with that. He made you, didn't He? He's given you all the skills and talents and abilities. He knows your weaknesses. So you can trust Him. You can trust Him. You can't trust people sometimes, many times. You can trust the Lord. So I just want to encourage you in this today. Learn to give up control to the Lord. He loves you and He'll help you. Let's hear what the harp has to say. I will trust in you, Lord. I will depend on your ways. I will not lean on my own understanding. I will not trust in my way. I will look to you. Lord, I will look to you. You would never let me down. I know I can look to you. So I will trust in you. You direct my path. You direct my path. Let him direct your path today. Be encouraged.